Potential break in the investigation into the disappearance of Lauren Spierer is now linked to two properties dozens of miles apart. Both of those properties also connected to a man with a long and disturbing criminal history.
We now know the FBI and local police carried out two searches as part of their investigation into the missing IU student. The homes are located in Trafalgar and Martinsville, both north of the IU University campus in Bloomington.
We have team coverage tonight on the raids and the man at the center of them. But first, Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk is in Bloomington, where Lauren Spierer vanished more than 4.5 years ago. Rich?
A community hoping for answers to the disappearance of Lauren Spierer didn't get them today. We are, however, getting a clearer picture of the man who appears to be at the center of the investigation. Federal and local lawmen searching a Martinsville home and surrounding property. Is the first time in years Bloomington police have been seen publicly working leads on the Lauren Spierer disappearance. They aren't saying much. An officer holding a daily media briefing said the department's commanders are out of town attending a conference.
At this point, no, there is nothing new to release.
During their search, police seized the pickup truck of Justin Wagers. The 35-year-old lived here with his parents. He's been convicted or charged with sex crimes and other offenses in 5 counties. A search of court records revealed a disturbing pattern. In August of 2011, 2 months after Spierer's disappearance, Wager was charged with intimidation, invasion of privacy, and harassment. A former girlfriend says he called her 44 times in 2 days, in one of those calls threatening, "I could slip into your house and do you in, and no one would ever know I was there." Less than 2 weeks later, a court record from Johnson County shows Wager was charged with public indecency. A young woman riding a bicycle identified Wager as driving a white pickup with a dark top, following her, then stopping to get out, exposing himself, and fleeing. A 2014 court record from Bartholomew County reveals Wager in that same pickup truck arrested for public indecency and nudity by a DNR officer patrolling a state wildlife area. Spierer was an IU student in June of 2011 when she disappeared after a night of partying in downtown Bloomington. More than 4 years later, it is still a disturbing mystery to students who weren't even here then.
It's sad and it's scary and it's unfortunate that people can't feel safe on campus.
Even to this day.
Well, I think it's something that's on a lot of people's minds that if it happened once, it can happen again.
Wagers is jailed on criminal charges separate, unrelated to the Spierer investigation. John, he is awaiting criminal trial in 3 separate counties.
All right, thank you, Rich Van Wyk in Bloomington tonight. Now, in the days, weeks, and years since Lauren Spierer disappeared in June of 2011, her parents and police have never stopped looking. There have been so many people involved in the search for answers, both on the IU campus and far beyond. That case gained so much attention that police and private investigators have sifted through thousands of tips and potential leads. Now, so far, all of those leads turned out to be dead ends. That includes a 9-day search at a Vigo County landfill in August of 2011. The FBI is so determined to solve this mystery, though, that they went through 4,100 tons of trash. But in the end, they found no evidence related to Lauren. The IU sophomore's family has encountered obstacles, too. They filed a lawsuit against 3 of Lauren's friends who were with her the night that their daughter disappeared. Her parents accused them of giving Lauren alcohol, but ultimately failing to look after her, leading to her disappearance and likely death. This past August, though, a federal appeals court upheld the decision to dismiss that lawsuit.
And that's why those so close to the case are hoping that this latest potential breakthrough will finally provide some closure to the Spierer family. The man now at the center of this latest investigation is in jail. He's being held there on an unrelated case. But we've learned that he does have criminal convictions in 5 counties dating back to 2000. He still has open cases in 3 counties right now. Federal agents have searched properties in Martinsville and Trafalgar, both connected to relatives of Justin Wagers. But as Eyewitness News reporter Sandra Chapman reports, his family can't believe that he potentially could be involved.
This is the camper cadaver dogs hit on Thursday at the home of Doug Wagers in Trafalgar. Doug Wagers' son Justin is the common link between searches here and the FBI raid in Martinsville. He spoke to Eyewitness News but asked we not show his face, saying Justin's a good kid. I don't think he did all the things they said he done. I'm not saying he's perfect, but in my eyes, he's a good kid. He's gotten caught up over the years. Justin, a convicted sex offender, has convictions dating back 15 years for exposing himself to children and even a grandmother.
I feel like crawling in a hole somewhere.
Why is that?
I'm hurt over it.
His paternal grandfather, Frank Wagers, can't come to terms with the idea. Bloomington police and the FBI spent the day digging on the properties looking for clues into the disappearance of missing IU student Lauren Spierer.
Well, you know good well, I don't think that's in him. I don't think that he had anything to do with nothing like that.
And we have been following this case from the start. We'll continue to keep you updated on those potential new developments. You can also look back at all of our past stories and interviews with Lauren's friends and family at WTHR.com.